Thanks for joining us, Payton. Questions for Payton? First question is from John Corrales, Payton.
Payton, just can you look at your season as a whole, how far you've come, and what do you need to do to take that next step forward, like Ime challenged everybody to do last night?
This season's probably been one of my biggest growths mentally. Just starting off the season, it was a different situation. I wasn't playing at all for like the first 60 games, like in and out. And then the trade deadline happened, and then I got an opportunity to play, and obviously, carried out the season. We went to the championship, and obviously we made a good run. But for me personally, just got to be better next year. Come in probably try to be in the best shape of my life next year. I think it's gonna be a really important year for me. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to be the best I can be to help the team. And I think everybody's taking that same mindset. And going into next year, try to make a statement and go back for it.
Jared Weiss.
Going up against that Warriors team, what do you feel like you learned personally for your own game and what the team learned overall about how pushing your offense to continue to move and be creative and not get bogged down?
I just think it's a growth step. It's our first time being there. And obviously every game matters. You can't let any game slip away. And I think their experience showed their IQ at times. And for all of us, though, it's going to be it's a growing step and it's a learning experience. So take advantage of it.
Bobby Manning.
Payton, sounded like Ime's message to the team was come back better for each of you and the team as a whole. Just what does that mean for you, and what do you think specifically you have to work on this summer, and what are the steps you'll kind of take to get there?
I did just adding little parts to my game, growing. Next year I have different goals in mind than it was necessarily for this year. Every year I want to expand my game and expand as a player and add more value to this team. Obviously coming in off the bench, I want to be an energy boost always, but it's a long season, so hopefully I can carry more of the torch, and I'll just be ready for that. And I think all of us are expecting that, to collectively get better and carry it through the season. And then when we're in the playoffs, everybody's ready to go.
Any final questions for Payton? We got one more final one from Bobby Manning. Follow up.
Last one I got, Payton, is what did the transition to Ime this season mean for you, especially when you were off the court and weren't playing, and just kind of the encouragement and perspective he gave you as a former role player in this league?
It was obviously difficult for me at first, just because I wasn't playing. But I think Ime did a great job this year. Just came in, and I think a lot of people, we had doubters right away. Obviously, we didn't start the season like we wanted to, but everybody bought in, and we made a run at the end, and we kind of set the tone for the future and for years to come. We set an expectation now. So, and we're just going to build on that.
Gary Washburn.
Hey, Payton, I guess the key is consistency. How do you become more consistent? Obviously, you are a good shooter. You can knock them down 5, 6 threes in a game at times. You got that flow, but then there's sometimes when you struggle. How do you find that consistency? Is that the biggest obstacle as a young player, is to become that guy that can be reliable every night?
Well, I think my first goal is going to be, finding a consistent minutes every night, and where I can gain the trust, where I can be out there, for 20 minutes a night, maybe more. So instead of it fluctuating, I think that would be my biggest goal going into next year, is to earn that right to play those certain minutes and be trusted to do that game in, game out, and deliver. So shots will fall. I'll be better next year. I'm going to keep growing, but just the playing time alone, hopefully it'll be more consistent next year.
Thanks for your time, Payton. We'll wrap it up right there today.